Long way. I thought it was a pretty damn impressive performance, man. How good did it feel to be in there tonight?
It felt really good. I got in there and I just felt like it was 2 years ago, right where I left off. I felt I got hit with a hook that hit me pretty good. That's the hardest I've been hit in about 2 years. So brought me right back. I love being in there. I love the crowd. I love the energy. I love the feeling of the mat. I love just everything. Just the lead up this week. Everything went great. It was the easiest weight cut I ever had. I didn't like the weigh-ins in the morning, but the weight cut just went good. I had more than enough time to rehydrate, eat, feel good. I felt great coming into today. The warm up went good and the fight went good. It was weird. It was almost like
Too good.
It was when everything's going so good. The one thing that happened, everyone in my locker room, I don't think anyone else won, which is kind of like you're like, oh shit, you don't want to be there. So that was the only thing, but other than that, everything went great.
I think if anybody was worried, it was that you'd have a slow start. You know what I mean? Because normally it takes guys to get into a rhythm or whatever.
Yeah. And usually I'm not the fastest starter, but I just saw. It was there. It was there. The right hand was there. His head was there. He was kind of standing a little more square. I don't know. I just had like a target on him. It was good. It all worked out.
So it looked like you thought briefly about going for the choke, and then decided no, not worth it. Let's let him stand back up.
Yeah. No, I don't even. I didn't even really think about going for the choke. I think I like sprawled on him and I landed in that position, and I was there for a second. I was just like, no, he's hurt. Let him up. Get him on his feet, and he stood right back up. And I was like, yeah, that's awesome. I knew he was hurt. I kind of faked a jab through a hook cross, I think, and then I landed the right hand that put him down. So it was. I wasn't even like, if you asked, I watched it, and that's how I know what I did. But I was not even there. It was just reaction,
What does it mean to you? I mean, this guy's a legend. You know what I mean? Diego's been around forever. So a victory like that, what does it mean?
Yeah, I don't know if it's even sunk in yet. He's a guy that I watched before I even put on a pair of gloves. I was in high school watching The Ultimate Fighter, and he was the crazy guy that just had the entertaining fights that everyone loved. So to get a win over him, he's a legend. It's one of the biggest wins, especially in the fashion that I did it. For sure.
You got booed a little bit. You think that's something you're gonna have to get used to? Like people are gonna have some fun booing you, basically.
Yeah, that's it. It's all right. It's cool.
And then you had a little message as well. You said, the UFC. Who were you talking to specifically, and what did you mean by that? Do you feel like they're still not giving you the respect you think you deserve?
I mean, just it's not worth it. I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if the money's worth everything that I go through to do this. It worked out tonight. And but it's not going to be that easy. So I don't know if it's. I don't know. I got to think if it's worth it. I got a lot of injuries. Over there's a lot of years like lost that I'm not making any money, and now I'm not making sponsorship, and I'm in a video game, and I haven't gotten $1 from it, and I don't even have an Xbox, and they haven't sent me a video game. So I'm like, what am I? There's a lot of things that there's no Fighters Association. There's no, and you can't even ask the question because they go right around it. And there's a Fighters Association because they're not independent contractors, and but there's no They want Reebok sponsorship because we want to be like the NFL, but we don't because they're not. So what are we doing? So there's a lot of things that I don't like, and I just love fighting. So that's what that was all about.
I would think that your stock's never been higher, man. That you'd be up for a big fight next. That everything would be great, but it sounds like maybe you're thinking, maybe I'll just sell real estate.
Yeah, I really enjoy selling the real estate. I got my fix for fighting for now, so I'm good for now. I'm just right. I haven't thought about it. I just thought about tonight. I just wanted to get in there and have fun, and that's exactly what I did. And I'm gonna go out and hang out, enjoy Nashville, and go from there.
How long does that fix last, though? Because sometimes a fighter, gets in and gets out real quick, and they want to get right back in. It doesn't sound like that's necessarily the case for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I went through a lot these last 2 years, so I got to really just kind of think about it and see where I'm at. I haven't really thought past today. I was kind of like, I just kind of just thought I basically was like my life. Not my life was just like I'm looking forward till today. After this, I just, you know, we'll figure it out as we go. But it was just all leading up till today, and then I'm here now. I'm going to celebrate for the next 3 days, and when I get home, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I got some work to do back home with the real estate. I got some good things in the works, so I'm going to tend to that, and then we'll see. Nassau Coliseum would be awesome. That would be something I'd really love to do, but I'm not going to do it. You know, I'm not going to do it for the contract I have now. Probably not. No, and definitely not for, you know, a top opponent where, so, you know, these guys are dangerous. You know, I'm not going in there to, you know, get paid what I'm getting paid to get, you know, the chance of an injury. If I'm out for 2 years, I got no. Where am I making any money? You know, I got no sponsors. I got no. There's nothing. So these last 2 years have been a wake up call for me, and I enjoy fighting, but we'll see. Hopefully, I can do without it.
Let's close on something positive. You embraced Diego outside of the cage. What was said between you two?
I just told him he's a legend. He is. He's a legend. He's a warrior. You know, I dropped him. He got right back up. He was swinging, and I knew he was going to be there. You know, I knew he was going to be there till they pulled me off him, and he was. But yeah, I just said thank you. You know, for the opportunity. He said the same thing, and you know, I have nothing but respect for that guy. That guy's, you know, he's the guy. He's the man. You know, he's done a lot for this sport, and he's inspired me. I'm sure he's inspired every fighter that you know, is like my generation coming up. He's had a part in, you know, just us looking up to him and stuff like that. You know.
Do you feel a win over Diego, and especially the way you did it, will that give you enough of a boost to maybe go back to the UFC and try and renegotiate that contract, try and get the money you feel that you deserve?
I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
I mean, it's kind of hard to gauge exactly what you're saying here. It sounds like you still enjoy fighting, but you're also enjoying doing what you're doing outside of fighting as well.
Yeah.
So let's say you can get, you know, all the money and everything else settled with the UFC. Do you still want to continue fighting?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I love fighting, but I'm not going to ruin my body. You know, I'm not going to destroy it. This is no game, man. This is for real. So, like, 26 is not a lot of money. That's not for doing what I'm doing, for being on TV, for me driving the car I'm driving. You know, I got to be living a lot better than this. I could be doing anything in the world making the same amount of money, you know, and I don't have the risk of getting hurt. I don't have to, you know, I don't need to fight I don't need to fight now. I have my real estate career. You know, I'm set with that. So if I want to fight, I'll fight. I love to fight. So that's you know, that's where I'm at right now, I think.
All right. Thanks.
Cool.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Al.
Alex.